Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is about the most iconic concealer on the market, also the Holy Grail Concealer for women over 70. Is this really true? I actually did a little investigation. I kind of get a little chit-chatty with you about this because I'm very passionate about products for mature women, women over 50 feeling included in this beauty space. And do I feel that this product is a little out of touch? We'll find out. Let's get this beauty started. We just went into a very simple skincare routine, which is one product, my Creme de la Mer. And the reason why I use this is because I just waxed my lips. So I like to have that cooling, healing, kind of a barrier feeling. I use this very sparingly. I've talked about that before. I do love this cream and I use it for when I've been using a lot of Retin-A, my skin's dry. This really does heal my skin, hydrate my skin. I don't use that much of it. So that's what I just did so we can get into this video. So I do a lot of research, ladies. You know, I'm very interested in just beauty and age and what's going on. So I was reading an article and it was this woman, she's a makeup artist in her 70s, and it was like the Holy Grail concealers for women or mature women or women over 70, what have you. So I thought, ooh, interesting. So on her second on her list was this product from Clos de Peau, and it is a concealer, SPF 27. Supposedly they just reformulated this. They have 12 colors. And I thought, that's interesting. Oh, she likes this. So I started reading what she had to say. And I quote, "Can I really give the second top spot to a concealer I've never tried before?" So you're a makeup artist, you're recommending this, but you've never tried it before. So then I was a little disappointed because it goes back to those videos I was doing with you with 45,000 person wait list for that mascara, the Charlotte Tilbury, that we tried together and was terrible. Then we had a 10,000 person wait list for the concealer stick or the complexion stick. So my question is it really just marketing? Because I'm never gonna see someone's back end and showing me, here's all of the wait lists, here's how many people we have. And now I have an article that I'm reading and it's from a makeup artist that is in her 70s telling me that she hasn't tried this product, but she recommends it. That's like completely impossible. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's just not something I would do as an artist. I wouldn't tell you because makeup artists and celebrities like it. So I'm gonna tell you to buy it or use it or what have you. On my channel, I don't have to sugarcoat anything, ladies. I don't answer to anybody. I don't have to do that. Is this product placement for this company in this article? Maybe, I don't know. I just have to speculate and say, well, that doesn't really make me feel confident that you've never tried it, but it's on your number 2 spot. So I decided I will buy it. I didn't love the fact it was $75, but I thought to myself, if everyone's talking about it, Martha Stewart's using it, she's 80. My ladies probably are curious. I'm curious, so we'll try it together and we'll see what we think. Another thing I do is I took a deep dive into this company's website. 1982 is when they were created. Clos de Peau was created in 1982 in Japan. I thought it was a French company, so that was interesting. And I looked at their global ambassadors that are 3 actresses, ages 24, 25, and 28. That's interesting. Their last global ambassador was Amanda Siegfried. She's an actress also in her 20s. So I don't know if she's in her 30s now, but at the time she was in her 20s. So I'm looking at skin that's completely not realistic for me and trying to figure out what's the deal with this company, like where are they? So we have global ambassadors in their 20s. We have Martha Stewart over on TikTok at 80, and I'm trying to find in between. So I did a little quick chat with the company because I thought, you know what? They have a live chat, let me find out. And so I said, you know, who is this for? Who is this concealer for? And they're like, well, it's for everyone. And I'm like, well, okay, but I see that you have global ambassadors in their 20s and then Martha Stewart. So it's, you know, it's for everyone, like it's formulated for everyone. That's what they said. So I thought, okay, it's for everyone. I know mature skin. I know my skin is different from when I was 20. So I just find it very hard to have like a one size fits all. And that's what I said. So it's a one size fits all product. I don't know. She probably wasn't thrilled to be talking with me. I just really wanted to get to the bottom of it because I wanted to really know. And I think this is a factor with us ladies that will always be a factor. You know that. Age is, you know, not really welcome in the beauty industry. I want to just let you know about the product that we're going to be testing. They did a little clinical trial and their test subjects were, they had 101 people and they were aged 23 to 50. So this just goes along with the whole kind of theme of over 50. It's like, you're cut off, right? What happened to 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s? They're over on my Fierce Aging series. So when we pick back up with that series, which is going to be soon in the fall, closer to November, we are going to we're going to have a party, ladies. We're going to show so many women in their 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Hopefully we'll have another woman that's over 100 because that would make me so happy. And we're really going to celebrate age because clearly we're not being really supported in this beauty industry. So we're going to go in with trying this out now because I have just my cream on my skin and we're going to do a beautiful look. Usually I do my eyes first, but I want to see what this is. And I've been chit-chatting with you for a little bit and I know everybody's probably anxious to see what's the deal. So they say that you don't have to apply that much. It is creamy. I did put on my La Mer cream, which is going to be a little bit heavier, which will probably help this product. I'm going to just use my finger so I can kind of see what happens and I don't use the brush and pick up any product. So goes on creamy, but to me, it feels a little dry. I don't like anything dry under my eyes because we know what will happen. It's going to just crease and it's going to sit on top of my skin. Let me just see close up and see what we have going on here and see what we think. Now, I do think that it is a nice kind of airbrush kind of feel on the face. So that was just one coat. Let's go for a second one and see if it's going to give us a more coverage. Is it buildable? So I'm going to just apply a little bit more on here. And the color that I got, it's number 2. I think that it's actually a good color. And I think that it's giving some good coverage. So I wasn't too upset. But I think that $75 is too much for this product and being so small. They say that it has really a long-lasting power for this concealer. Let's see what the hours are that it does say that you get this hydration for. I think it said it was 6 hours. I think we have, 16 hours. So it says retains a beautiful radiant finish without creasing for up to 16 hours. So I don't know if that would really happen because I can see it on my skin. Like it literally sits on my skin. It doesn't melt into my skin like some of the other products we've used. So I find that this is really more of a heavier product. And you know, I was at the counter at Saks and I like to spend a lot of time with the counter managers at all the different counters. And I talk to them and I say, what is everyone buying? What are women in 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s buying? And I said, what about this Clos de Peau, concealer? She's like, oh, it's so heavy. I don't even know why these ladies are buying it. And I said, I know, I felt that too. But I thought, well, Martha Stewart. So I was going back to this whole thing, like where I'm seeing this product. And so when I put it on, I just feel like it's just so heavy. I think that it has a nice kind of airbrushing look to it, but then it sits on my skin. And I think that the texture that I have underneath here, as we know, you see more because it basically just like sits on top of my texture. So I haven't found that to be true with any of the other like Wet n Wild concealer, the Nars concealer that we do. This is a stick formula, so it is going to be a different, it's not a creamy formulation in a wand, but I think from afar it looks good. When I get close up, I'm seeing creasing already, and I'm sure if we set it, but I just don't know what the hype is about this product. I'm going to just take off this concealer because I don't think it's going to look great with our whole kind of look together. So let's just take it off and we're going to start from our normal base. I'm going to just start with my eye primer. I'm going to go and just neutralize my eyes. I wanted to take off that concealer because I know that it's not going to be right with the look that I want. I just wanted to call something out and just basically let you know that just because you see it in an article doesn't always mean that it's going to be like the best thing or worth the money. I don't think it's worth the money. And I don't do a lot of videos where I say it's not worth the money or I don't like this product. I try to like stay away from that because that's not what my channel's about. It's about, giving you really products that work. My opinion, it's too heavy, it's too expensive, and it's too little of a product to warrant what it's doing. I just feel like you just put it on and you see it. So moving on, I'm going to just do a really pretty look with Sweet Carol. It's all matte. And I thought, what? We haven't used Sweet Carol. This is named after my mom when we did I think it was her second video. We did that in 2019. I'm going to go in with this middle color here and just, give me a nice kind of pre-fall look. I'm just placing the middle color just on my lid like that and just moving it, pressing it into the eye. Again, I don't sweep because it's going to go everywhere and I want it to just really be intentional. I'm going to just take my pencil contour brush here. It's like tapered into like a pencil. I'm going to go into the darkest color and I'm going to just kind of give a little bit of depth. These are very highly pigmented, so you have to be careful where you're placing it. And that's why we have a brush that's really pointed. You're able to do that. You're able to really go right in and apply where you want it. So you'll see I put the dark contour color just like that, and then I go back in with my new brush that I added into my kit now. I have an essential makeup brush kit for you that has these 10 brushes that are just essential. It makes your job so much easier. This is our blending brush. So you can buy it individually now, but it comes in the kit, and I'm going to just sweep it across. And the blending brush is like the best thing to have because it just does the work for you. Like you're not having to struggle and say, oh no, like what just happened with this dense brush, or this brush is too big or too wide. You have a nice vegan fluffy brush that's ultra soft. I made sure it was soft for mature eyes. I don't like anything dragging on the eye or really creating issues or irritation. So you have a very nice soft fluffy brush that does the work for you. I'm gonna just take the lightest color and I'm gonna go to the brow bone, marry all of them. Again, too, if you feel like the color is a little dark or you applied too much, remember how you can just go and wash down on the eyelid. That's something that I love doing because it just kind of just color washes or gives you more of that watercolor if you feel like you've done something that's just too dark. Taking my eyelash curler, I'm going to curl my lashes. Eyelashes are curled. We're going to go in with Waterproof Mauve, one of my favorite eyeliners to use. And we're going to go right to the base of the lashes. This is creamy, so it's going to nicely glide on your lash line. So that's what I want. I want to thicken up the lash line right in here. Do you see that I'm moving my lashes? This is what you want. You want to have that really nice definitive line on your eyes. So you're not weighing them down. You're not feeling like you're making your eyes look older. So you go right in to the lash line and you define your lid. Now, if you had hooded eyes and you don't really see that line or your eyeliner, don't worry. Concentrate on your lashes. Concentrate on making your lashes look like they are fuller or they're winged out more, or do some of our techniques with your lashes. But that's something that, if it folds over and don't get frustrated. Just emphasize something else with your eye, or maybe do your contour color a little higher so it's making your eye not look so hooded. So there's a lot of different tricks. I have them in my library, ladies. You can go and you can search, go into Fierce Aging. You're going to see a lot of women that have all different eye shapes, all different levels of hooding. I'm going to go in with a new Chanel mascara. So I was at the Chanel counter recently and my counter manager that loves seeing me was like, oh my gosh, we have a new mascara. I said, no, you don't. He said, yes, we do. So this is the Noir Allure number 10. So that's what I've been using, but it has a different, can you believe this? It has a different component. So it pops out like they're lipsticks and it comes out like this. Now, I think this is really cool like this, but what I don't love is that I don't love that I'm not in control of it coming out. So you know that I have this is mine. So basically you can just, it's nice. It just comes out nicer. Like the L'Oreal Voluminous, again, it just comes out. It's like nice and easy, right? The other Chanel's nice and easy. So this is beautiful, but oh my gosh, it's like I'm struggling because it comes out beautiful and then it like almost like catches and I'm not ready for it. So I don't know if I love this. Maybe I could do it a little bit slower. Well, maybe if I do it slower. Listen, ladies, you know that I'm a little crazy when it comes to my makeup. So using this mascara literally for the first time, I don't know about this formulation. I got to investigate this a little bit more because this is coming out clumpy and I don't like it. It's literally leaving balls. It's leaving balls on the actual lashes, like little clumps that I can see, and I don't like it. I think the component's beautiful, but you know what? Sometimes this doesn't matter, right? I care about the formulation. I don't really care about like all of the fancy work in here. I'd really like just to have a really beautiful mascara. This is not working like my other one. I would not suggest this. Wow, first impressions on mascara. Wasn't expecting it not to be fabulous. And this poor little concealer, that's $75. I'm like rolling the dice, right? And I'm losing. I am down for the count right now, ladies. We have to resurrect it with products we love now. All right, so let's just go in with our Just Peachy going in with my Just Peachy. This is my Holy Grail. This is what I use for lightening up my under eye, really getting a beautiful, just brighter look. It's, you know, not too heavy. It is medium to full coverage, but you can really adjust it and you can work with it. This brush is a little wet. If you notice, I just washed my brushes. They're all nice and clean, makes me feel so good. And you get this nice brightness to the under eye. So the peach color is going to brighten. So you have this area here that you're like, okay, you know what? I need a little bit more. Maybe you just go under your eyes, you color correct, then you can use your concealer. I just feel that with what I have going on, redness, darkness, what have you, I want to color correct first. You get that really nice silky finish. It's not tacky, what have you. And it's just really nice and that satiny feel. So you don't feel like you have something that's like grabbing on your skin. I'm going to use the Chanel cream foundation that I showed you recently because I really thought it was beautiful. I thought it was really nice for mature skin. It's a cream foundation that I've never found one that doesn't like mask the skin, make it look like you're wearing a mask. It's just beautiful. It comes with this little brush that's angled that really was nice and it didn't feel like it dragged on the skin. So I just tap in and I will get this really beautiful feeling of hydration on the skin, and it doesn't look like it's too much. I do feel that this color for some reason is a little light, but I'm fine with that. I can go over with some bronzer. I do feel, I mean, you can see it. It's my color that I always get, but I don't know why it comes out so light on my skin. The more I work it in though, the more it seems to just like melt into my skin and it doesn't look like it's too light for me. So I couldn't go lighter. I couldn't go darker. I don't feel, but it just really, just like this satiny, beautiful, smooth feel to the skin. I just love it. I was very surprised because I thought, you know, it is a little bit pricier. I'm not really probably going to like it, but I liked it. I'm going to take a little vitamin E and moisturize my lips. I'm going to take Palm Beach and I'm going to take Cheeky. I'm going to mix them together and get a really nice custom color for my cream cheeks right here. It's going to be really nice and apricot with just a little really natural flush. I'm going to take a little Nikita Banana and I'm going to just dust my skin with this brightening powder, just set underneath my eyes, my T-zone. I'm going to take Cameo and I'm going to take Franny, which is named after my French Bulldog, Francesca. Just a little nice pink. We're going to pop it with the pink. I thought that would be nice. Lip liner is on, and now we'll take a little Franny. Franny is on, adding on a little Champs to complete this look. This is my topper that I always have. I wear it alone or I wear it over a lipstick because Champs just gives you that bubbly, effervescent, like really pretty. It just brings the lipstick alive. So we have a beautiful look using Sweet Carol matte palette, something that I don't always do in my line of just having some really pretty, just going into autumn, like this very fall pinks and mauves, and it's just pretty with the mauve liner, and then kind of giving that little bit of freshness with the lip being pink, having the little bit of champagne topper on top, and just cream cheeks. Cream blush is wonderful for mature skin. So I hope that you learned something from this video when it comes to reading articles and trying to figure out and navigate the beauty space when you're over 50 and all of these different companies showing one thing or saying one thing, but then kind of doing something different when it comes to, can you relate to their models? Can you relate to the products, the product made for you? Or is it a one size fits all, which I don't really think is possible in the beauty space, especially when you are a mature woman. It has to be designed for your skin. It has to have certain properties. So these are all things to consider. And until my next video, I'll see you later.